Hi everyone, Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my stamp room. Happy Saturday. Whoa, things are falling. We're off to a rocky start already. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well this Saturday evening. Welcome to my stamp room. Come on in. We're going to craft and create together. I'm so excited to hang out with you. Thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You are absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card you send. I see my envelope fell over. Oh, well, that worked. Not. All right, let's just do this. Maybe. All right, I'll have to fiddle with that later. It's not going to stay. Not going to stay. Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple new things in my craft room change before we dive into this cute card that we're going to make. So my cubes are filling up. Yay, so exciting. A lot of these things are from a company called Stamp and Storage, which happens to be here in Minnesota, but they are an online company. So anywhere in the US they ship to. And then my friend Ashley over at the Country Hive created some custom pieces for me. Now these are part of their regular offering. That's these 6-inch paper holders. Let me show you what they normally look like. So this is the 6-inch paper holders. Of course, you can do them either this way or this way. I discovered that 6 of them fit perfectly in the IKEA cube, and I was so excited. And they offer them in white and black. However, I'm not using white or black for my stamp room, so I asked Ashley if had ever considered doing a like a tan. And so she said she would do a custom color for me. She sent me a prototype and boom, they just arrived yesterday. So I was so excited. My team had gifted me, they had a party for me and they collected money for a gift. And so part of the cost of these is from my Stampfield Stars team. So thank you so much. I'll think of you guys every time I see my 6x6 paper holders. And I also got her blends holders also in that same custom color. And so thank you Ashley for making my room pretty. So have a few more things I can add. I actually could add 2 more of these 6x6 paper holders underneath the blends and raise those up to fill that cube. I actually got single blend like a single row of blend holders that I could fill that with, but I actually don't have, I don't need any more than what I have there. That's filled out my colors, and I have a few space for more if they add more colors. So I might go with, I haven't put, all my 6x6 paper is not out yet. So anyway, just an update on how things are coming along. And then the top of these 8.5 by 11 holders, Stamp and Storage does sell a fill-in piece that would be going the other direction, and I'm probably going to do 12 by 12 for that and put my 12 by 12 papers in there. So cardstocks in there. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but we're just slowly moving along. So yeah, Lori, I love her products too. The Country Hive is amazing. All right, I'm gonna switch gears here. Let's set that back over there and let's get creating, okay? So let's go down to the desktop here. There we go. All right, so tonight we are going to make a Halloween card. Yay. So a new products just came out on September 4th. So let me grab my mini. So on September 4th, the Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog launched, and so these products are now available with the exception of a couple of items that have already gone out of stock but are coming back. So a couple things that have gone out of stock are those cute, adorable peppermint embellishments. They went out of stock right away. Apparently there was a shipment that was expected that did not arrive. It got delayed. With more of these. So it is coming on a week of September 16th, so not long to wait. And then a couple other items out of stock, the linen thread collection in the kind of natural tones. Let's see. That's right here. Those are currently out of stock. I don't think we have a date on those yet. And then these embellishments from Splendid Autumn. Other than that, all of these items are available as of right before this video. Excuse me. Now, we also had some other products that went live on the 4th, and these are a little bit more hidden. So Stampin' Up! Has introduced some scrapbooking products. Now, I don't currently do a lot of scrapbooking. However, I was really excited about some of these because I was really missing a Halloween paper in the mini catalog. And so as part of the scrapbooking drop, they also are offering a Halloween designer paper. Now there's a, a scrapbooking kit that is called with these papers in it, but you can also get just the papers. The kit has a couple other papers and less of these, whereas the designer paper you get more of the patterns and not the single-sided sheet. So there's in the scrapbooking kit there's a single-sided sheet that has a border of cobwebs around it with a white space in the middle, and then one that is like just a black and white grid. Those are not in the designer paper packs, but in the designer paper pack, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns, and you get 3 of each pattern. So it's a little bit different than the 6 patterns we normally have, and you get 2 of each. This one, you get more of each pattern. So this one matches the Potions and Spells bundle, which is right here. And that's what we're using tonight. It makes these fun bubbles. And so you can see the little bubbles on the back of the green there. And then on the back of this is a black and white stripe, super cute, very Halloween-y. And then this one is Gorgeous Grape with a little polka dot on it. And on the back side is this kind of sparkle, kind of sparkle design with a black background. And then this one, which I love, and we're using tonight with these wonky lines in all the Halloween colors. And then on the back, we have this diagonal stripe of the pool party. And then this one is the Potions and Spells books. Now, this is similar to what is in the stamp set. These are larger. You can see the stamp is quite a bit smaller, so the die for the stamps doesn't fit this, but this would be a great addition to your cards. Or the back side of this is kind of your more traditional Halloween with the pumpkin pie color with the polka dot on it. So tonight we are going to create with this paper and the Potions and Spells set. This is a card I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do ever since I got this a couple months ago, but got stymied by not having the right designer paper that I wanted. So what we're going to make is we're going to make a a cauldron with witch's legs sticking out of the cauldron. So we have a clumsy witch here, just like me, and she's taken a tumble and fallen into her cauldron. So we're going to make her legs, her shoes, and all the things. So we're going to go ahead and create our card. You guys ready? I need a paper trimmer. Hang on. That was one thing I neglected to bring over. So we're going to start by cutting our card base here. And, oh gosh, I'm dropping things on the floor already. All right, we're off to the races. So I'm going to cut this at 5.5 inches. There we go. So I got good old basic black here. And this is going to be our card base, and it's just a standard fold over card. So 5.5 by 8.5. Oh, what the heck. Let's go ahead and score it at 4 1/4, long as we're at it. All right. So we've got our card base. Now we are going to, let's go ahead and build our witch and our legs. And I'm going to have you guys vote on which pattern we want to put on the background for our paper here. So let's do a little die cutting action. Cannot believe I'm dropping things on the floor already. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I believe. Of course I believe that. All right. So I'm going to got my cheat sheet here. Let's see. We need to cut Oh yes, we need some designer series paper for the witch's legs. So this is 3 inches wide right now, and I'm going to cut 2 half-inch strips. Okay. So there's 1 leg, and there's 2 legs. And just in case you guys decide to go with a purple background, I wonder if I could go with, yeah, let's cut a backup set of legs just in case. Wait, that one does that one have green in it? Yeah, that's okay, it doesn't. All right. This will make sense, I hope, in a few minutes. I'm going to do a second pair of legs depending on what color background we choose. So our witch is very stylish, and she has these fun and funky colorful tights. All right, so we've got some legs. We are going to need to cut a cauldron. So for that, we need about a 3 by 3.5 inch piece of basic black. And for those of you that are part of my Sue Stampfield Facebook group, by the way, anyone is welcome to hang out with us over there and join us. I had asked you guys where I should put my Calypso Coral when I was color coordinating it by hanging file folder, whether I should go in pink or orange. And you guys the majority voted orange. So that's what I did. So thank you for that. Okay, so we've got this. We need to, what else do I need? Yeah, I think I need another little piece of, well, I think I just need some scraps, I think. Yeah, I think this will do. Okay, oh, maybe not. Well, we'll find out. All right, let's bring in the die cutting machine. Hop over the stuff on the floor, no worries. Okay. All right, this bottom plate is getting really curvy, so it's almost time for me to say goodbye to this one, but we'll give it another one more last go. All right, so we're gonna die cut our cauldron here. There we go, got our cauldron all set. And then what else do I need? Oh, you know what? I need handles. Hang on. Let me get a little scrap of black, and then we're going to cut something else here, but let's get these done first. Cauldron and handles, pretty basic, right? Then we're going to get fancy. All right, crank this through here. Crunch and crunch. All right, let's pull this out. All right, so let me show you what we're angling towards here. We've got our cauldron. It'll have its little handles, and then we're going to have our witch's legs sticking out of the cauldron. But of course, she needs shoes, right? And our witch is stylish. She needs stylish shoes. So we're going to make some shoes. This is the part I really struggled with. Now I have a lot of dies. So I was looking at all these different dies of different ways that I could make shoes, but I really wanted to stick with one die set here. So I actually found a way to make the shoes out of the cauldron. So let's bring in another little scrap of basic black here. And I am going to cut just the lower part of the cauldron and the feet of the cauldron, those 2 little points. Those are going to form our pointy heels on our witch's shoes. So, our boots, maybe they are. And so we're going to send this through. And I know you're probably going, that does not look like shoes, Susan. Bear with me. We are going to get there. All right, so we're going to send that through. Sorry, I'm wobbling everything here a little bit. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, you guys are so sweet. All right, so we've got the bottom of a cauldron, right? That does not look anything like shoes, Susan. Bear with me. we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut this in half. All right, because I need 2 boots. Right now, we could, let's see, let's just grab a little scrappy doodle here. All right, so I'm going to bring in our witch's legs coming out of the cauldron here. Here's our cauldron. Now, you could use these just as they are as witch's boots. Do you see how those kind of look like shoes? But if you want to take it one step farther and get them even more shoey, booty, whatever, we're gonna do an optional thing here. So we're gonna take these same 2 pieces and we're going to take a little circle and notch out of part of the boots here. Fortunately, our die set comes with circles. They're actually bubbles, and you do get you get multiples of certain sizes. I want to use the largest one, and there are 2 of that. One is on this whole set and one is a singleton, but I'm still able to use them. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to slide them like this and this one, and you just want to, so let me see if I can show you. So the circle is that it cuts is on the outer edge. So when you put your circle die on there, you don't want to go, you don't want to see any of this because you'll take too big of a bite out of your boot. So I am lining this up. I'm going to drop down so you can see a little bit closer, I hope. I don't want to see any black in the middle of my circle because that'll be too much. Does that make sense? I'm just going to take a little notch out of my shoe. Okay. And we're going to do the same with this one. So again, I don't want to see any black in the hole there. Okay. Let me raise this back up, put my top plate. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to stick these on. My bottom plate has seen a lot of service lately, which means it is getting, it's starting to dip, and that means dies like to bounce around. So I don't want these to move now that I've put them where I want them. So I'm going to pop that on. I don't know that I got this one stuck down very well. Let's slap another Post-it note on it. All right. Oh, that one's hanging over. Hang on. We can fix that. There we go. All right. Let's make some witch's boots. Oh, thank you, Marty. I do love punch art. I used to do a lot of punch art. If you look back a few years on my YouTube channel, you'll see a lot of punch art designs, and I haven't been doing as much lately. So this was really fun to get creative here. All right, let's take a look here. So we notched out, we took a chunk out. So now we have this point. She's very stylish. She's got these pointy toed boots here. And then here's our other one. So can you see how small of a little wedge you take out? Now, if you have like a 1/2-inch circle punch, you totally could use that same thing here. I was trying to do this where it would be dies in the set. So you don't have to buy 6 different sets of dies to make this one card, right? So I was sticking with the same dies, but you could certainly use, you know, a little, maybe 3/4 inch. That's probably what that's closer to, punch if you wish. Okay, so we've got our boots, and let's see how they look here. Let me bring in our witch's legs here. So there we have her styling little boots. Like so. All right. All right, let's make our card, friends. I'm going to remove the die cutting machine. Get it out of the way. Now, I know some of you are Halloween fans, some of you are not. Let me know in the comments if you do like to send Halloween cards. Some people just send maybe a few to the grandkids. All right, we're gonna. Oh, we gotta put some words on this. So we're gonna grab our potions and spells, and we're gonna use Double Double Toil and Trouble. For you Shakespeare fans out there, we're gonna bring in my little embossing setup. I'm in the process of finding a new home for all of the all of my regular tools in my stamp room, and some things are getting split. So I do have a drawer that's just embossing. So I put my Versamark ink pad in there because I thought, well, if I'm embossing, I'm probably going to need the Versamark ink pad. So and I have several, but let's keep one in there. This used to be my nice one until this afternoon. I had a little mishap, friends. I will show you. And some of you will say, yeah, been there, done that. So I'm going to, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Words. Okay. So what I did this afternoon was I had stamped these words and then designed the card, decided I wanted to add some things. Oh, we do have to die cut one more thing. I forgot. I'm rubbing this with the embossing buddy. That's just removing the oils of my hands. And I'm going to stamp the words double, double, toil, and trouble. This afternoon, I accidentally grabbed different words that I had already stamped in basic black and inked them up in my Versamark. And so I now have those words in my Versamark pad. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It still works great. Maybe just doesn't look as pretty. All right, so I'm going to stamp these kind of down near the lower part of the cauldron. I'm going to try to get it straight. So I'm going to pull it towards me a little bit so that I can be standing over it a little bit more. I think right there is probably plenty good. All right, so I've got that stamped in a clear ink called Versamark. So you're not going to be able to see that right now. We're going to bring in some basic white embossing powder. And I've got our spoon here. This is the Wow white. Actually, this isn't the Wow white because this is some white I've had for years that I have in this bin, but I do have the little jar of Wow white. All right, so I'm tapping off any extra, and then I'm going to take a little paintbrush and I'm going to flick off any little bits that I missed. You can also kind of blow on it just to get those extras off of there. And I maybe didn't get them all, but I can show you a little fix for that if I missed any. All right, we're going to grab our heat tool here. And if I hold it with my fingers like this, I'm probably going to burn my hands. So I'm going to take these little ceramic tweezers from the Embossing Tools Additions kit, which is where the Embossing Buddy is from. And I'm going to heat this. Now, when I turn on my heat gun here, you're not going to be able to hear me anymore. So I'm not going to talk, but you can watch. Okay, here we go. So what I'm waiting to see is I'm waiting for it to go kind of a dull white to a bright shiny white, and that tells me it's melted. So I'm not quite done. I still have some double to work on, but the bottom part's looking good. All right, there we go. Double, toil and trouble. And I am going to bring that, oh gosh, guys. This nice, big, huge desk, and I still have no room. How is it? How do I do that every time? Seriously. All right, let's just move this stuff out of the way. Okay. I'm going to bring in the die cutting machine, and we need some ooze. We need some ooze coming out of our pot here. Hang on. Let's bring this back in. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm missing a plate. It's clear, so it's here somewhere on this desk, and it's, oh wait, found it. Take a sip, everyone. So I am a messy stamper. I lose things all the time. And so when I find it again, we all say found it, and we take a sip of our beverage. So let me know what is in your cup tonight. Somewhere in this disaster, I have a piece of, found it. A piece of Granny Apple Green, and we're gonna find the die here that is the goopy ooze coming out of our cauldron, and we're going to die cut that. This is just a scrap. I don't know, it's probably 1.25 inches or so, something like that. Green tea. You didn't know what the handles were. You thought they were horseshoes, right? They do kind of look like horseshoes. All right, let's bring this. All right, we've got some ooze. I think I'm done with the die cutting machine now. Who knows? Let's hope so. Okay. All right. This is wanting to stay in there, so we'll just get our handy dandy, take your pick tool, just give it a little poke. And all right, we've got that ready to go. Okay. That's why I stamped that so low. In case you're wondering, why is she putting that down so far? That's because I wanted to leave some room for our ooze. All right, so we're gonna build our cauldron here and our card and all the things, but we need to decide what color background we want on our card. So if you guys could help me design this, I would appreciate it so much. Got 3 options for you here: green, purple, or orange. Let me know in the comments if you want green, purple, or orange. We're going to be building our cauldron and our witch's legs right on top of whatever color you choose. Okay, so green, purple, or orange. Let me know which direction we want to go with that. And while you're voting, I'm going to try to locate oh goodness, I can make a mess out of anything. We had a card. Oh, here it is. Found it. Take a sip, everyone. I found the card base. So let me get my bone folder. Now, if you're watching on Facebook, hello, Facebook friends. You are voting over there. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're voting over here. And I get to see everyone's votes, but you might just be seeing, I think you only see the ones that you are voting on, so or watching on, sorry. Boy, it's all over the board right now. Do we have a standout? Let's see. Seeing a lot of purples, some oranges, some green. Orange, unless you put the orange stripe of the stocking up. Yeah, good point. Purple, green, orange. Okay, I'm seeing all the colors, but I think I'm seeing a few more purples. So let's try that. I'm going to take my cauldron here, and I've got my handles. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to lay my handles on the back so that these little roundy ends of the handles are overlapping the cauldron there, and I'm going to tack those down with some dimensionals. The dimensionals will not only stick those on, they'll also be sticking this to the card. This is a perfect opportunity to use my black dimensionals. When you purchase the black dimensionals, you get the regular size and minis. Minis right here, which we're going to use in a minute as well. And let's get our other handle on here. And I'm going to put a few more dimensionals on there because we don't want it dipping down in the middle, right? There we go. Oh, heck, let's don't want to short it on dimensionals, so we're going to throw that one in the middle. All right, I'm not sticking this down yet because we're going to try it out and make sure. Okay, I got legs all over the place. Seriously, where's my other? All right, here's a leg, and here's a leg. Okay, so they're going to be coming out of here now. Does the purple disappear too much on there? Does that look weird? I've got our green goop here, and our little. Probably I need these a little bit shorter because my boots are kind of high. Now we also have, actually, you know what? I've got these other ones we cut. Those might look better with the purple background. You guys, how did I lose a leg? Oh my gosh. Seriously, Susan. I found it. Jeez. Okay, take a big swig on that one. It was really buried. All right, these might show up a little bit better without the purple. We got that nice orange there. This one doesn't have any green on it, but you know, that's okay. So, and we'd have our boots. Here, I'm gonna pull this down. Pull this down a bit. Come here. Here you go. Boots would be right there. Okay, so we could go that route. Turn the legs the other way up. use the legs with the orange at the top. Let's see. Let's try the orange at the top. So what I'm saying is that with that purple, it might, the middle of the legs or the tights or whatever might kind of disappear a little bit with our background. Unless I popped them up on dimensionals, that would be a solution on that. And then our little boots right here, that's pretty cute with the orange socks kind of sticking out. So that is certainly a way we could go. And then I could pop those up on dimensionals. Let's just try it on the green and see what we think. All right. Bring the green one in here. Over there. Okay. So, because I don't have any green, right? Okay. So I've got my legs coming up here. Like so. I got my green goopy. I don't know what you call that. Spilt potion, maybe? I don't know. Anyway. And then we've got our boots. All right, what are we doing, friends? Green or purple for the background? Now that you've seen both, which do you think stands out better? Green or purple? Much better. You like green best. Slime. Oh, yeah, slime or potion. Yeah. Green. Okay, we're going to go green. All right, we have a majority ruling here. Let's put our card together. All right, where is... Oh, it's in my handy dandy. So Ashley from the Country Hide also made me a custom little adhesive holder. It's got slots for all that's even shaped to fit the seal and the glue dots. And there's even a little door that the glue dots can come out of. I don't actually use that, but you know, this would have been a cute, if we were using the purple background, we should have maybe done the white and black and white striped tights, right? That totally would have worked. So keep that in mind. If you do really like the purple, maybe you want to do your tights in, or your legs, I should say, in black and white stripe, which would be super cute, actually. Oh. I can't even make a card. Oh my gosh. All right, we got this. We got this. All right. And I do like this one because it's got the little bubbles are popping, which kind of goes with our goopy ooze coming out of our cauldron here. So, all right, that was a good call, guys. I like it. All right, let's stick our legs on here. And I did actually make one of these with an orange background that I will show you in a minute, my practice set. I want to make sure I get these down far enough, actually. That might be too, hang on, where's my boot? No, I think that's fine. Okay. You want to make sure you're down at least a good like 3/4 inch from the top edge. So you've got room for your boots to be kicking there. All right. So those are going to go right there. And let's stick on our cauldron. Take off our little backing pieces here. Put them on my paper trimmer. Not sure that's a great idea, but best idea would we put them right in the trash, right? All right. So we're going to stick that on right here. Well, I kind of like that because it looks like you can see our bloomers there. All right, and then we've got our goop here. Now you can use multi-purpose liquid glue for this. You can use glue dots to stick this on. I'll just grab this. Some people call this green glue for obvious reasons because it's not green glue, but it has a green cap. All right, just get a little bit on there. All right, so let's pop that onto our cauldron. I'm just going to put it right in the middle. And then let's stick on our boots with some black dimensionals here. Probably going to use big and small for these. So there's a big one. And then I'll get a couple little minis here and stick those on. go. And of course, we're going to add some sparkle to this card. Hello. In fact, it would have been fun to do the goop in glimmer paper and have it really be sparkly, but I didn't think of that. So I did do that on this card. This card, which was from the last Crafternoon class. By the way, if you place a qualifying order in September, you're going to qualify for the October Crafternoon. This one, I used the green glimmer paper for the goop, so that would have been cute. This is the Charming Channel pop-up card, and the details for that are on my blog. I've now stuck a boot to my hand. Oh, goodness. I can't make it up. All right, here we go. One more. Come on. All right, let's tilt that boot so it's kicking out a little bit. And let's get our other boot on. All right. You've got more cards to make now, B. You got to get those Halloween cards. You got a long time, right? It's beginning of September. Plenty of time. And I want orange socks on this side as well. So, all right, I've got my little boots on there. I've got my green slime. That does kind of meld with that background a little bit more than on the other card. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's add a little sparkle here. So when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, what do I have in purples and oranges and greens? And so I came up with some different options here. And we're going to put some little sparkly bits on her shoes. So let's do purple on her boots. So we have two choices, either the glossy dots or our fine purple fine shimmer gems. So let me know one or two in the comments which ones we're putting on her boots there. And then for the cauldron, I want Granny Apple Green to match my slime here. So I'm going to pop on some of these. These are the Adhesive Back Sequin Trio. And I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle here. With these, I'll do a big one and a small one here. And then I'll do, let's do a big one over here. Just like little sparkly bubbles popping up there. All right, which one? Number one. I'm seeing a few votes for two. Oh, there's a whole bunch of votes for two. Oh, there's a bunch for one. All right, it's pretty close, you guys. It's pretty close. I thought I saw a few more ones. Okay, Renee. Oh, Roz voted for two. Okay, Renee voted for one. Oh, we just got two more for one. So we're gonna go with, or excuse me, for two. I don't know, whatever number that is. Let's try this one. Actually, let's do a medium one up here, and then a small one under that. She's got fancy boots that have sparkly bits on them. All right, here we go. And then let's do a medium over here and a small. I guess they'd be like buckles, maybe. Whatever, use your imagination, right? All right, so there we have our witch stuck in the cauldron. And you know, do you guys mind if I try purple slime? I feel like our slime doesn't really stand out. Like we lose the top of our cauldron a little bit. Is it weird to have purple slime? Let me know what you think. While you're voting about, or while you're giving me your opinion about that, if we should change the slime to purple, let me know in the comments. I'm going to stamp the inside of my greeting, inside message. That's what inside, yeah, the words. And I'm going to use, again, the Spells and Potions and Spell set, of course. And I'm going to do a little Hocus Pocus and Happy Halloween. I'm going to put both in there. And so I've got them both on one block so that I can be an efficient stamper. And oh, look, I got ink on my card. Not the first time, probably won't be the last. Fortunately, it's not in my card yet, so I can flip it over and nobody will ever know. And I just wiped it off on a tissue, and I hope that I hope I got it all. All right, a little hocus pocus. Shiny purple. Oh, add it to the top of green for dimension. All right, there we have a little hocus pocus and happy Halloween. And in this set, there's these fun little sparkle bits. Oh, wait. Uh-oh, hang on. I was going to add something over here. I was going to add some more DSP. So I am going to use my side that has my boo-boo on it because I'm going to cover that up with DSP. And I'm going to do this over here because of that. So hold on. So I have a strip of the kind of sparkle pattern of that paper. And I'm going to cut it down here. It is 1 inch by, and I'll cut it to 5 1/4. And I'm hoping if I get this card done in time and show you the measurements that I can show you some happy mail because I've gotten a lot of happy mail lately. And I'm way behind on sharing it. Let's grab a little sparkle stamp here and just add a little bit of sparkle up by the hocus pocus right there. And then let's stick this bit down. This is the purple on the other side here. All right. Here we go. And I thought I saw people saying, yeah, let's change the color of the slime and see what that looks like, or even add it as a layer. So let's play with that here. All right, this was, I cut it too short or my paper was too long and that's gonna bother me. So I'm gonna trim this, hang on. I have to, dimensional papers all over my paper trimmer. I told you guys when I was doing that, that was probably a bad idea, didn't I? Yeah, it was not the best idea. All right, I'm just gonna trim this down a little bit. There we go, all fixed. Magic. All right. Okay, let's pop this in our card and let's try some. Do you guys want sparkly purple? I think people said to go with sparkly purple slime. Or we could, all right, we have options. We have so many options. Remember how we didn't use the purple designer paper on here? We could use the purple for slime. Choose the DSP for the slime or cardstock. What do we think? All right, let's, I'm gonna bring in the die cutting machine while you tell me your opinion there. All right, let's bring this in, make a little bit of room, just shove some things out of the way. Sparkly purple, glitter purple. Okay, hang on. Let's switch over to here. Hi. So I have my designer papers are over here straddling my punches, and then over here I have all my specialty papers, the sparkly ones and whatnot. So let's see. That's not it. Found it. We have quite a few fun sparkly papers right now. So this one is, let's go back to here. This one is called 3-Color Glimmer. And guess what? It has 3 colors in it. It's got white, purple, and kind of orange colored. No, it doesn't. It has, the white is, I put the white in the wrong package. Sorry, that doesn't even go in here. It has Pretty Peacock. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. I'm going to use that for something. All right, but this looks to be like what I've used for bubbles goop in the past. So I know it's going to fit on there. Let's try some sparkly. Let's try some sparkly. All right. Go. Now some said I could layer it on top. That's kind of what I did on this card. I layered the 2 over each other. All right, you know what? We don't need this anymore. All right. It's a good sign when your room's getting messy. You know you're getting stuff done, right? And you're having some creative fun. All right, so we can do it right in place of that. Oh, that is pretty cute. Place of that, or we can layer it like that. Should we add them both? Let me know what we're doing. Do you want a layer or just purple? Let me know in the comments. What is on here? I've got a little fringy bit. Okay, there we go. Over it, right on top, no layering, show both, just the purple. All right, looks like just the purple is the winner. Let's see if I can get the green off. I might just have to cover it up because I use multi-purpose liquid glue and that sticks really good. You can see how my paper is just kind of not wanting to come off, but I get most of it off. There we go. I just don't want to tear my cardstock of my cauldron. There we go. I got most of it. All right. Let's stick some multi-purpose liquid glue on here since that's so sticky. Won't go anywhere, will it? All right. Just gonna spread this around so that I don't have any oozing. I want my potion to ooze, but not the glue, right? All right, let's pop this on. And do want to get it right over where it was so I cover up all of our boo-boos. All right, now I don't know about the sequins. I'm thinking those might need to come off. Hang on. There are, I mean, they could go back here on the bubbles, but maybe we want purple on here. Let's try it. This is so fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a ball. All right, so let's bring in these. So we used the small and the medium for her boots. Got a couple big ones hanging out here. Let's pop them on there and see how those look. Those are kind of fun. Yeah, let's throw on one more medium sized. How about here? All right, there we go. So fun, right? All right, you guys want to see the other one I did with the orange background? Let's bring that in. Here's the other one with the green slime and the orange background. Both super cute. And I think you could do a purple background as well. Just have a whole variety of these fun cards, right? So cute. Now this one I did use the green sequins here, and I actually used the purple shimmer gem, purple fine shimmer gems on her boots. Just a slightly different look, but you know, basically the same. I'm gonna go ahead. Joan, I live on changing my mind. I think that's where creativity comes from, is when you can try out things and then, you know, change your mind, and that's when you really find the magic happens, right? At least for me. So here, if you want to take a screenshot of our cards, I'm going to hold these in place here, and there we go. All right. And then I have some happy mail to share with you if you want to hang around with me for just a little bit longer. I did put the Potions and Spells bundle down here and the new Halloween Spells Designer Series paper with the item number, just in case that's helpful for you, since these are not in a catalog. All right, let's pull this aside and let's look at some happy mail. Oh my goodness. All right. This first card is from Mary Novak, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, Mary Novak sent this one. A few years ago, I did a dancing gnome card. And so I think she said she did these for, obviously she is a Packer fan. She knows I'm a Viking fan. And sent me this. I think she used these for her Christmas cards last year. So, but super clever how she's got a cheddar hat on her gnome here, and just adorable card from Mary. I'll hide it from my husband. He's would be offended by the Packer stuff. Okay, this next one is from Karen Schultz, and I actually got this card last month in August. And it was a Celebrate You card for my anniversary. My stamp anniversary was Stampin' Up! For 27 years. I actually forgot about my my Stampin' Up! Anniversary because I was so engrossed in my remodel for my office. And I got this beautiful card from Karen, and it was so incredibly thoughtful. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did she even remember that it was my Stamp anniversary? This is the first catalog cover from my first full year as a demonstrator, and it just very, very thoughtful. So thank you so much, Karen. That was just such a joy to get in the mail, and it amidst a totally crazy time. This next one is from Virginia Phillips, a beautiful card and just a sweet thought to reach out to us. So thank you so much, Virginia. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that one's Paper Pumpkin, I believe, right? This next one is from Julie Wagner. Look at this card, you guys. Now, she used the Thoughtful Journey Designer paper and the Spotlight on Nature dies, which, by the way, those are back in stock. And I'm not sure what she used up here, but it's a screen card. So it looks like a room dividing screen. Isn't that clever, that 3-part? We might need to recreate this. Let me know in the comments if you would like us to, like me to teach you guys how to make these screen room divider cards. So super cute from Julie Wagner. And then this one is from Flo. Flo, I don't know if I'm going to say your name right. Pangelinan? Beautiful card from Flo right here. Look at all the sparkle on that. So thank you so much, Flo. This next one is from Janice Shreenan. She's one of my team members. Beautiful card with the magnolia. Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. And I like how she embossed on vellum back here. This is so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you so much, Janice. I love it. All right, next up we have, oh, I think this one's for my mom. Well, we'll give mom a shout out on her card here. So this one is, okay, Sharon says, let's create the screen divider. I order things for my mom on Amazon because she doesn't like to do that. And so then she sends me a check and makes a cute card from the scraps that she's collected from my stamp room. So cute card for mom. And then one more here in my stack. And this one is from team member Sue Ramden. And she did the missing middle card. And look how clever. She wrote her words so that they were completely covered by that. So, and beautiful handwriting, Sue. I'm so jealous. My handwriting is not so good. All right, so that's what I had in my stack. I'm sure I've gotten more cards, and I apologize if I missed showing your card because, yeah, things have been a little crazy around here with the move, and things got, I'll come across it eventually and be able to share it. So thank you so much. I do see a few people want to recreate this room divider card. That's what I call it, screen card. So I'll add that to our list of cards to show in the future. Shout out to our moderator, Mary Nass. Thank you, Mary, for dropping all of the measurements here in the live comments on YouTube. We appreciate all that you do. Thank you all for making and sending handmade cards. You're absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card you send. So thank you for all you do. And have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time. Bye-bye.